Hey everybody, it's Victoria. I wanted to take a quick moment of your time to share with you and show you guys the actual books that are in the Police Squad car kit. And if I have some time, I might show you some examples of things that I would recommend for a customizable busy kit for the police stations. So I'll get started. The very first book that I want to show you guys is the infamous All Better book that I have a whole post dedicated to. This is the cornerstone of my actual police kit. So the reason this book is part of the kit is because it provides officers with an easy, repetitive thing to read to the kids, but it's so engaging that kids become kind of entranced by it. The books include 5 reusable Band-Aids that can easily be cleaned. Here's the puppy Band-Aid. And they have 5 animals that get hurt. And it's a really awesome little book, so I'll read you guys the very first page. So this is what it looks like. And I'm going to read it to you guys real quick. It says, "Oh no, dog wasn't looking where he was going. Ouch! Clean it." So I always tell kids to put their 2 little fingers there. Kiss it. Put a bandage on it. For some reason, kids find this super fun. If my kids were awake right now, they would be coming running. They love this book. So that is the reason that I chose that book as the cornerstone. Another fun book that I find that kids really like to do and just sit and play with is our Muddle and Match. Now, the one that I include in the kit is actually the one Jobs. This one is an imagination one. So we have 6 in this series, but I specifically picked the one for Jobs because it shows police officers and firefighters and other jobs like that, and I think it's really fun for that. So this imagination one, all the books are the same theory. So you will see that they're cut into they're sliced into 3 things. So if you look right here, I can change her head. I can leave her a ballerina. If I really wanted to, I could change it into swamp shoes. And it creates a different story while making a goofy different girl. So kids really, really like these kind of books, and it's very interactive for them. The other thing that I added to the police kit are dry erase books. This is the full-size version of it. So imagine the actual one being a half size of this. This to me is just way too big and cumbersome for a squad car and for kids, and half of the size I think is very sufficient. They're very bright and they incorporate writing and different things like that in like the buildings and in the little golf thing, and it's really fun to figure out where they put the letters. But this is really fun for the kids, and it's very, very easy and obviously reusable as it's a dry erase. So I did those. Now I want to quickly show you guys some recommendations that I have for the station kits, okay? I'm going to go really, really, really fast, so just watch fast. All right, that's not this just happens to be Meerkat. We have other ones that are in this series. These are touchy-feely books. These are great for anywhere from 0 to about 4.5. Kids really like to feel, and they're great for kids with sensory issues. So these are really awesome. For other young kids, we have this Busy Train book. We have other ones as well. It comes with these pull-back little trains, and when you open the book up, the really, really awesome part about it is while you're reading, you pull the car back, and it actually drives on the track. So it's really, really awesome and really fun. So little kids just will sit there for hours just doing the pullback, to be completely honest with you. So with little kids, we also don't want to forget fairy tales. So princess stories and fairy tale stories, which is another one just like this, are very quick reads. They're like 6 pages long, but they're like 1 sentence on each of them, and they're really fun. We also have like longer versions of Goldilocks and the 3 Bears and Cinderella and things like that. Other fun things for little kids can be for kids who you need to interact, like Find This. These are like Where's Waldo, but for little kids, and they're really good. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur is really good. It's made extraordinarily well. The pages are extremely thick, but it's a lot of fun. For like 3 to 5 and a little older, Officers can use their flashlights, and if you look right here at the corner, when you shine a flashlight through, it gives you a new image that you wouldn't see without the flashlight. So we have a series of books that people really like with this, and this could be really fun and engaging with officers. We also have, for older kids, building airplanes. So it keeps the instructions, provides different airplanes, things for them to have. As you can tell here, some of them, and when they're folded, they look pretty cool. So my son's done, I think this is his second or third book. He just likes doing them, and it provides instructions, and it's really kind of fun for kids 6 and up. Sometimes we got to go back to basics. Paper and pencil games. This is a very cute little book, and it's small and really good for a purse and things like that. But this can give officers a way to engage the kids, but it also gives them new games to learn. I've never seen Hive before, but hey, officers can learn it too. I also, the cornerstone actually of the station kit are coloring books. And I prefer Usborne coloring books because we have a large variety, but we have a lot that can be really good age appropriate wise. For coloring, this one is my first. So it's a number one. So number 1 corresponds with blue, then they color it blue. This is really good for kids who are, I want to say, anywhere from 3 to 4 years old and up. And if we want to challenge them a little bit more, there's this one. So they're really good if they're older kids, 8, 9 years old. And believe you me, I've gotten 8, 9, and all the way up to like 12, 15 years old to color. It's very therapeutic. It's an awesome thing. Alrighty. Because during the school year, kids may come in with backpacks, or they may be in protective custody or other things like that, I want to focus on educating kids. So I'm encouraging things like an illustrated thesaurus, a dictionary for biology and math. Maybe some cool ones like this where you can learn about living worlds or geography. And I also have things like a Spanish dictionary, which can be good if you have a language barrier, but also if they're taking schools, if they're taking it in school. It's really fun and interactive. Alrighty. Almost done. Forensic science. This is a must have. One of my officers makes me laugh really hard because he believes that his detectives need this. And it's a really great book. Everybody's interested in CSI and things like that, but this breaks it down, and it's awesome, and it incorporates like going over like DNA profile and how it was established and when it was founded, and then it gives them comics on it. So this is really good for a Police Explorer program, but also just to have in the office because kids will want to look at this. If they'll have access to a computer, I do recommend doing things like coding for beginners. It comes with a program that you download, and the book walks them step by step on programming. Really fun, really great for kids. We all use computers. And I'm going to show you guys my one favorite book that I think is a must-have, especially for kids and when you're in protective custody. You want to make them laugh. And this book right here, this Nibbles man, he makes you laugh because he eats his way through stories and he makes havoc. And kids just find it super, super funny. They actually just came out with the second version of this where he's doing something with dinosaurs. I haven't read it yet. I'm still waiting for it to come in. It was back ordered when I ordered it. But this book is super, super, super funny. And kids really, really, really love it. So if you guys need any other recommendations or have any questions, please let me know. With the station kits, I really recommend staying away from things that can easily be ripped, such as flat books and things like that, because I don't want the departments to have to be replacing them all the time or feeling like they're just going to throw them away because they're not as fun anymore. So ask for recommendations and things like that. The customizable kits are built for the department's needs, so it can be a small file box, so to speak, that they can put on a shelf, Or some departments, like one of mine, has an entire bookshelf dedicated to this because they do get kids in regularly. And along with the station kit itself, I make recommendations for toys, rugs, things like that can make a kid just feel a little bit more homey in a sense and safe. But things that are easy to be clean and things that support education and giving kids more options. So definitely ask questions, and I'm more than willing to help you guys. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.